So y'all, I decided to start with this show, and I'm gonna go back to Orphan Black because this show was only one season so far. I don't know if it will be because I ain't finished it, right? I'm only on the first episode. But y'all, what is wrong with this show? This poor woman. Jenny, I texted Jenny. I know it's Jenny. It's Jenny. She said she just ain't called the woman, ain't went to the woman's house. No confirmation on where the poor boy then went. Poor Milo then got snatched up somewhere. And then the people at the cops at their house, and the husband, he got something to do with it, huh? The husband then did it. Nah, but his brother, I thought the brother was the live-in nanny, but he come out stumbling. He on a cane, and he's the reason why I'm making this little quick video before I come back to the end when I'm done or when something else crazy happens. Why the brother phone start ringing or dings, and he right here, Peter, he goes, and who texting you? Why he can't? What you mean? He can't have his phone gotta be dry. Can't nobody text him? I'm gonna insert the clip because that was too funny.
Who is texting you? The clinic.
Ooh, y'all, this show. There is so many things running through my head. I knew that Esther lady, I knew she had some type of connection. That's her grandson or son. I knew that was the case. Then you got Lawrence. Lawrence is broke. He back gambling again, ain't it? Yep. He's stealing Leah's money, the sister's money. Talking about, take the money from her trust to replenish the Phillips account. What's wrong with the Phillips account money? He done took that money. That's why you in that Porsche. You done stole that money from the company, so they really are in debt. I'm wondering. And Peter, why are we lying? Why are we lying about the ransom call, the money, going to get the money? Y'all are on good terms. Like, y'all work through the cheating allegations. You work through her, working during the marathon. Why are we lying? I thought we were done with that. And what good is it gonna do? Then let's go run it back to the nanny, Anna. Because, ma'am, listen, I know sometimes cultural competency, I understand that things are different in certain cultures, so things aren't always taken literally. And so I could understand why she might not have thought Carrie's questions were invasive, such as, and I get the casual talk. Oh, what kind of house? How many bedrooms? What kind of cars the family drive? I understand basic questions like that, right? But when that girl started asking you about, and what they do for work, I mean, even that might be a basic question too. That's fine. But telling Carrie how much money they managing, telling them when they off, when they vacation, when they holiday, all that. Okay, that's too much. Like, you got to know. Something in you got to tell you common sense. I know it ain't common, but something in the back of your mind should tell you these are weird questions. Because did you ask her those same questions back? It seemed like you was the one, you was interrogated. You scared to get interrogated by the police, but she was interrogating you over milkshakes. Like, I don't know. Poor girl. And I'm sick of blonde lady. I don't like her. I'm sick of her husband. I'm gonna have to make a whole separate video about these husbands, because this weaponized incompetence, I'm sick of it. So I'll probably wait till I finish the series to come back to that, because that's a whole nother rant in and of itself. But y'all, I love the detective. The detective, not only is he a good father and a good husband, the way he calmed his wife down and stuff when she was upset about the baby, but that man is sharper than a tack. I mean, I like seeing how his thought processes go. This is all I can say is y'all was right. I wish I had started it early in the night, but I'm gonna watch a couple more episodes. I'll probably finish up tomorrow, but y'all, I don't know who did it. I'm thinking I'm gonna put this out here right now, and we can come back to it. What if it's the PTA board or the parent, that lady that's over the parents? What if she got something to do with it? Because she don't, you know how she got something against single child parents, like the parents with only one kid, because you know she made a big fuss about it earlier. So I'm wondering, what if she had something to do with it to get back at Marissa and Jenny? I don't know how I forgot Jenny's name. Jenny, yes, to get back at them because they wouldn't help with the fundraiser, and they got single kid. They only got one kid. Everybody else got multiple kids and stuff. So I wonder. We'll come back to it. Well, y'all, I finished it. Oh, I finished it. This, where do I even start? I guess I gotta pick up where I left off, but y'all, I told y'all I knew Peter had. I didn't know to the extent, but Peter had my red alarms in my head going off. I'm telling you, the flags were raised. But oh my goodness, so Lawrence had to go because he was still in the money because he relapsed. We knew that, figured that out. Let's talk about Jenny. Jenny divorced divorce his behind. Yes, Jenny. I was sick and tired of him doing that. Gonna sit here and lie on them children at this school. This woman out here got a full-fledged career. And ain't no wrong being no teacher. But you sitting up here acting like you doing rocket science. And you want to talk about you need a break? And you want to sit in your car and drink a milkshake and scroll on TikTok? Absolutely not. So I'm glad she got him together and got him up out of there. Whew. Poe, sister and brother, Leah. And I really don't remember what the brother name was, but Peter's siblings. Y'all, he was the cause. You let your sister go all 30, 40 years of her life thinking she killed her brother. Hurt her brother, disfigured him, and made him disabled for the rest of his life. You did that, Peter. And then want to talk about, oh, I was just a kid. Yeah, you was a kid, but like she said, you had all this other time. And them poor siblings. You need me. No, you want them to need you so you can hold it over their head. He was controlling. Like, no, he was legit. Something was wrong with him. Lied to their brother about the spinal surgery. Lied about the accident all their life. And then tried to gaslight the sister about rehab. Like, I mean, what else can you say? And then we gotta get to Poe, her name ain't Carrie. Poor Josie. Everybody kept calling her crazy. They called her crazy. And she knew. She knew that was her baby. That's my baby. She knew. And they told her she was crazy. Which, before I get into that, let me go back to the detective, because amazing. The detective, definitely one of my favorites. Mr. Detective. He did what he had to do for his son. He made the call, replaced the Tylenol, because he was trying to be a good upstanding citizen, y'all. He was really trying to do his job, for his career. He tried to do things the right way. But we know in life sometimes trying to do things it ain't gonna get the results that you want. I'm not advocating for what he did, but I understand what he did. And so he said, my son, I gotta make sure his future is secure, and I don't blame him. But back to Miss Josie. Oh, and send her mama to jail because you was withholding evidence and information that we needed. Ma'am, talking about you didn't know who that was. Yes, arrest her. Take her. But it's so sad to see her story. Her and Kyle, they lost that baby. Well, he went to jail. She lost the baby because of the car accident, only to find out that Peter switched the baby and Milo was her baby after all. Who thought of this show? Who wrote this? And then had the nerve to call it all her fault when it was really all his fault. Y'all, this show was utter brilliance. And I could talk about it. Like, I just cannot believe all of this. All the twists and turns. But it was worth it because at the end, Marissa was like, so we find out that not only did Peter cause his sibling, his sister, issues emotionally, mentally, that she became addicted to substances, he caused his brother a permanent disability. He switched the baby. His child died. Him and Marissa's baby died. Switched that baby out with Paul Josephine's baby. Then he knew this all this time and had the nerve to not be a present father. Did all that and had the nerve to be mad at her because she needed a break. She tired. You don't want to get up with the baby, feed the baby. You don't want to rock the baby to sleep. You don't want to learn. Then you want to educate. After you the one that did this. Then the ransom call. You went to the hotel and killed Josephine's daddy. Took the baby, got Milo, hid him, put him in a trunk of a car and left him there. By himself, talking about, oh, I need it. No, there was no excuse. Then Josie come to break up the, she just wanted to make sure the baby gonna be all right. And you killed Josie. Y'all, this show was a masterpiece. Give everybody their teams. Everybody played their role. Every single body. And then you got Marissa. She telling Jenny, I love that they became best friends, by the way. I love it. Love their friendship. It's crazy. But she told her all this, I don't know what to do. Like, I just can't. Things can't go back to normal, right? Because he can't. But she was like, I'm going to handle this. And she got that suck up out of here. And then she hit him with the Olenna Tyrell. It was me. I want you to know I did it. Yeah. I replaced your EpiPen with the expired one. I'm the one who removed your extra pack in the car. Have a nice one. And I'm glad she got away with it too. And the detective put it all together. Excellent detective. I'm glad he put it together. But he met her and he was pretty much like, he was conflicted about it. Well, he thought he would be because he figured it all out. That Milo wasn't hers. But he was like, I understand. Yeah, he understand because he did what he had to do for his child. So, y'all, I could go on and on and on. But this show, if you have not watched it yet, I know I'm late to the party. But if you are wondering about watching and you made it this far, go ahead and watch it. Excellent done. Excellently done. I mean, whew. It was all his fault. All his fault.